played this before. I haven't actually beaten it, but I'm hoping to finally get around to that tonight. Sabina will be making my character.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Exposition.
Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own.
Yharnam.
But first, you'll need a contract.
Everything comes down to contracts. Alright.
No.
Here we go. So, how should my character be? Thank you, Sabina. Oh, great. I have given Sabina full reign of my character's appearance. So let's see where she takes it. Female, okay. The different origins that determine stats at the start. Milquetoast, lone survivor, troubled childhood, violent past, professional, military veteran, noble scion, cruel fate, and waste of skin. You are nothing, talentless. You should have never been born. I'll try to do as much as I can in this playthrough. I'm not an expert, so I might mess things up. I just want to have fun. As much fun as I can have in a spooky game like Bloodborne. Been wanting to do this for a while, and I've found myself in the sort of renaissance of my Bloodborne phase, if you could call it that. Been recently interested in it again. These colors do not match what the skin turns into. Huh. Now with that you can modify it. If I were in control of the character, I would make a lot of really messed up characters. Sometime I might showcase some of my favorites. My current best is a dude that I'm calling King Iggy. His name is Ignatius, and I recently, well not recently, the last time I played him, I gave him this really fancy outfit with a crown, so he's the king. Dragon's Dogma for the Switch. Ooh. I have heard good things about Dragon's Dogma. My oldest stepbrother played a lot of it, and I got to see some gameplay, and since it's coming for the Switch, why not? Won't be able to stream it just yet. I don't have the necessary funds or the hardware to do so. I would like to, and I would like to get it, but money's a bit of an issue, and I don't feel comfortable spending a game's amount worth of it. I'd want to get it. Uh, Hopefully money starts looking up for me soon. Sabina just got herself a little bit of an arrangement. She's bringing in a little bit of money. Uh, it's not like a full-time or part-time job. She's doing stuff for her family. Um, but a little goes a long way, and it'll certainly help us both out. Give her a little bit of spending money and uh, take some of the burden off of myself. Um, I suggested getting Octopath Traveler, but um, she's holding on to some of her money. She did a little bit. 69. I see what you did there.
I didn't mean to.
Good news about that game. She bringing that dough. It's a good start. Job market's been a bit of a swing and a miss more often than not. But we're still hopeful. How do what?
I don't like the sliders.
You don't like the sliders? What don't you like about the sliders? Well, that's not my face. I typically go to one extreme or the other. Really get some messed up faces. I've been thinking about my past streams today, and I don't think I will be going. Oh, so many sliders. What's the best custom Bloodborne character? There's some really good ones. I don't know if I can pick a favorite. They're just so good. I mean, I made Robbie Rotten. He was pretty good. I don't know. I'd have to look through some online, but my first character ended up looking like he had a shark face, which was really weird. I also like giving the characters glasses because they just get so messed up if you mess up the face. Like, how did you even put it on? But anyway, I was saying about my past streams, I don't think I will be going back to Tokiden, at least right now. Considering I don't think it would be very entertaining to just go without game audio. And I don't currently have a lot of people to sort of go back and forth with. So a lot of it is just me saying, oh, that was a good hit. That was a good combo. And it's not a lot of talking aside from that, and there's no game audio. So it's either just me reacting to like getting hit or getting a good hit and just silence. So I don't think I'll be going back to that until I start getting a little bit more people in that are fairly active, so it could be more entertaining for everybody. Um, I also need to get back to... What else should I get back to? I was just doing Subnautica recently. I was doing that through the VR headset. Bloodborne Ginger. It's not a Dark Souls game, so you can actually have one. Well, technically, you get souls in Dark Souls, so a ginger in Dark Souls would actually make more sense, because you're stealing everybody else's souls. Because you do not have your own. Um, but with Subnautica, I was playing it with the PlayStation VR headset on, and then not if you're a female, and then I found out that it's not PlayStation VR compatible. It's only compatible with the Oculus through Steam. So I was pretty much doing that for nothing and feeling sick because of it on my last stream. So when I go back to Subnautica, I don't think it will be through the VR headset. I also need to go back to Mega Man. That was my first stream. I need to finish that off, get the last few achievements.
What is this changing?
Chest. I think it's the chest depth and size. Well, not the actual, like... Okay, there's a little bit of protrusion when he went all the way up. But not like... It's not Soul Calibur levels of, now you got the big titty. Oh, that's another game I need to get my hands on. Soul Calibur 6, that'd be fun. Not usually one for fighting games, but Soul Calibur just has that extra bonus of making just the wildest characters imaginable. I also would like to do, speaking of Mega Man, I do have the first Legacy Collection, which has 1 through 6, the original NES games. I've always been a big fan of those games. When I was little, my stepdad put a NES emulator on my computer, and a shit ton of games that I didn't even play all of, nor did I know how to play most of them. But ones that I did like were Mega Man. Anything in Soul Calibur 6, even popular anime. Yeah, Cory in the house. He is the best, next to Doug Dimmadome and Carl Weezer. Those are the best. I've been watching I think it was Critical, but his YouTube channel is now Penguins Zero.
What?
Hey, there's I don't know what the one on the right or the left is, but the one in the middle is alt-right, the Karate Grandma. She's the best. I think Cory in the house, yeah, you can make that. I've been watching, I think, Critical Penguin Zero on YouTube. He's been... Yes? Yes, I see. He's been doing a lot of Soul Calibur and just reacting to and making just a lot of the best characters. And my favorite things that come out of that are a character named Rock Lobster and the implied Dimiverse. With such characters as Doug Dimmadome, Demon Dimmadome, Doug Dimmadead, Spirit of Doug, and Doug Reborn. All just perfect characters to come out of a perfect fighting game. One game that I do want to stream eventually, when I can get access to Doug Walker. I did see Doug Walker, yes. I did see good old Nostalgia Critic that somebody made, and it was pretty good. One game that I do want to stream when I can actually do it from my computer is Champions Online. Um, if you like games with really good character creators, I recommend Champions Online. It's a bit of an outdated MMO, but it's pretty good. The basically, it's a superhero game. So you make a superhero and you go on quests around a city, and you go to Canada and stuff, stop evil gangs from fighting, and just do a bunch of superhero stuff. But the sheer lack of a limit of character creation lends to some very, very good characters. What inspired me to get it was a certain video series on YouTube known as Monster Factory.
No.
If you're familiar with that, I know you are, Amused Platypus. I know you're familiar with the boys, the McElroy boys. That's what inspired me to get it, with their Knife Dad character and their subsequent super team of over 50 people. My current character is known as the Loaf. He's a big green frog man. Well, no, he's not really big at all. He's really tiny. He's a frogman. Yes, the boys. Those are good boys. And the Loaf is a frogman with a couple maces, and he's the best. His arms are like extensions of his torso. And an idea that I had with some of the guys I work with was to make the King of the Hill cast as superheroes. My buddy Josh, I think Snap102, already made Bobby free. Bobby with a superhero costume based around the Butterfree from that one YouTube video. Are you done with the character?
No.
Or what are you doing?
Banana.
It's still gonna be a while for the character. I already made Bobby free, who the superhero costume is so good. He couldn't really get Bobby to look like Bobby, but with the superhero costume, it looks like if you take the Monarch's henchmen from Venture Brothers and slap on a coat of paint to match Butterfree. It looks exactly like that. So good. I think I was gonna be Dale. Either Dale or Bill. No, I was gonna be Bill.
By the way, how am I done?
Hmm?
How am I done now?
You need a name.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I don't know what sort of superpowers I was gonna give Dale, but or not Dale, Bill. But whoever's gonna be Dale is gonna give him Earth powers, cause pocket sand. There are a lot of classes available, different archetypes sectioned off into different roles, but a good majority of them are pay to play. However, it is totally worth it. You get a lot of in-game currency from the online market. For example, if you just spend $5, you get an extra 5 characters. So it is worth it. Diane Anthrax. Anthrax. It's more of an airborne thing rather than a bloodborne, but who cares? We're doing her.
Why?
We're gonna play the game as Miss or Mrs. Mrs. Ms.
She married?
Or was she?
Was she?
Is she
Did
single,
you eat-
married, or
Did you eat her? Or did you eat them?
maybe a beast did? Well, I don't know. What's her story? What's her story? She came to Yarnum to be a hunter, but what's her story? Who is Diane Anthrax? I am Diane. I have all the powers of Anthrax.
And the music.
Fear me. And music. Just death metal. All right, let's get started after 20 minutes. Here we go. We get very into our character creation here. It's one of my favorite parts of...
Did you eat their wife or husband?
I did not.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Did the platypus?
No, the platypus would only make them smell like tangerines. And bleat at them. Also, Champions Online, you can get it off of Steam for free. It's a very good deal.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
I don't like that laugh. And that's the last we see of him. Spoilers.
Meow.
He's not that important of a character. Well, he does give us the blood, which starts us on our mission. And here we have Odogaron from Monster Hunter World. Everybody's favorite flesh puppy. It's on fire. There's a lot of speculation as to what this actually means. And then we get these guys.
You kept the puppy.
Puppy burned away.
Can you pet that? And that?
These are the messengers.
Trying to kiss
They like hunters.
Ah,
how much?
you found yourself a hunter.
But would need some serious skincare. I agree. And it seemed to be missing all of its skin. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna try to do as much in the game as I can, and I'm gonna be talking about stuff too. A while back, I watched a good series of videos by a dude named Aegon of Astora on YouTube. He did a thing that he called a lore through, where he played through the game and talked in depth about pretty much everything. Good series, I recommend it. He did a lot of good talking. Get this message here. Handwritten scrawl, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Heard that in the opening cutscene. Nobody knows what it is.
What?
Pale blood. No mercy for the beasts. Alright. Let's get started.
This one too.
Hmm?
Probably gonna die though.
You're in the know, right? I am in the know. I've played and watched a lot of videos. Typically, you're supposed to die right off the bat. But I'm not going to. Because I know what I'm doing. So we'll see if my words bite me in the ass, like this beast over here. I mean, it might. Ah, shit. It's been a while since I've played this. I might be a bit rusty. Shit, I missed. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to die. There we go. Ah. What typically happens first time through, people come running down, get ambushed by the beast, and they die.
Same.
If you know it's there, and if you know how to play the game, you can do what I did.
You better let me play.
Oh, I'll be switching off with you. Yeah, I fisted that wolf to death.
You fisted the wolf to death.
So here's Yarnum. Spooky City. There's this gravestones everywhere. It's a bit unsettling. I want this hat. Can I get the hat? She would.
Jump off.
Can't jump off.
Dang it.
There's a railing.
You can't
Remember church and remember old labyrinth. It's our first real enemy. Hello there, DeChunk and friends. I am the friend. In. Good. I'll just go the whole game karate chopping everything. It's very impractical and I don't know how far I'd get. The basis for Karate Grandma was she just has a gun and her karate chop skill. I don't think I'll go the same route for Diane. Maybe her husband went to...
Or wife.
Yeah,
I don't know.
her significant other went to Yarnum and she came here to look for them. Whoever they may be. And yes, it does sound like something I would try, just karate chopping the whole way through. But there are many, many, many fun weapons that I would like to try. My first character, King Iggy, used... Oh, Karate Grandma needs that and keeping her recipe from all the ghouls and ring wraiths. Nice. Awesome powers. Judo chops in a weak gun. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be my next character. Friggin' Austin Powers.
Okay.
Groovy, baby. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my first character, King Iggy, went with the threaded cane, which is one of the quote-unquote worst weapons. It's not the best that people recommend. And a tentacle arm.
Hot.
I went full arcane build for Iggy, and it worked pretty well. So now we're in the dream. So what's supposed to happen on a first playthrough? You die to the beast, and then you wake up here. And then you get a weapon, and then you kick the beast's ass. Or I can make Dr. Evil.
Make his cat.
And make his cat. I don't think you can make the cat as a character, but I'd like to see somebody try. There's the doll. Okay. Which weapon should we start with? The cleaver, the axe, or the cane?
Is that this game, right?
Sword bow is in this game, and it is in the DLC, which we'll have to wait a long time to get. I have the DLC, but it's late game. Saw cleaver is fast. Hunter axe is the cane. Anthrax is a classy lady.
Yes.
Cane? Okay, it's the one I have the most practice with. And then we get a gun. Do we want the pistol or the blunderbuss? Pistol is more accurate. Does more damage. Or does less damage, but the blunderbuss does... Wait. Okay, blood attack and durability. Okay. The pistol does more damage and it's more accurate, but the 1 billion blood echoes. The blunderbuss, pistol? Pistol.
Sure.
Blunderbuss does less damage, but it hits a wider area. Pistol is good, though. And then we get a notebook, so we can leave notes. And let's equip our new cane and our pistol. Cane is pretty good. One thing that the game doesn't tell you about weapons is that there are special damage modifiers that affect different types of monsters that they also don't tell you what types they are.
Fuck you.
There's two damage types in particular. There's it's a spray and pray when you have skills trademark. There's what's it? Serrated damage and what's the other one I'm looking for? Basically, one affects beasts more and one affects the spooky alien monsters more, and a threaded cane can do both. In the cane form, it does more damage to the aliens, and in the whip form, it does more damage to beasts. That's the one thing that the cane has going for it that no other weapon has, as far as I'm aware.
You should hug the old man.
This is the old man.
What would you do?
Don't worry, he comes back. I'm sorry, I should have talked to him to get exposition, but I'll come back. I'll even come back. I have an itchy trigger finger. Let's just go back to Central Yarnum, and then I'll go back, and then I'll talk to him and look around here for a bit. Fire paper is fun, especially with the threaded cane, because you become Ghost Rider. Just turn your cane into a whip that's on fire.
Hot.
Very.
Like Geo.
Just make Geo.
I don't think I can make the character that big.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the dream. I can't level up yet because I haven't seen shit yet. You level up at the doll, and
Can we pet the doll?
I mean, when, I'll go talk to. I don't. See, he comes back. Penance Davis. Yes. Okay.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do.
I can't hear anything.
You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons. And flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the doll, should it please you.
Can use whatever you want, even the doll, if she would please you. Can't level up my weapon yet. I'm sorry, Gairman. I just knocked over all your books about picking up chicks. Really? That's what some of them are.
Oh,
Yeah, like there's... If I had like the binocular thing, I could zoom in on the books, and some of them are for picking up chicks. I kid you not.
you gonna pick up the doll? Flirt with the doll.
Let's see if I can find one. I'm pretty sure that some of these books are for that. Let's read this. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. It's kind of ominous. Can't do anything with that yet. Can't do anything with this yet. Get lonely at his age. Yeah. Lonely and a bit senile.
How old are you?
I don't know.
Jump off?
No, you can't. There's only one way to die in the dream.
You don't need to do it.
Basically, you jump off from here, land on the ground, and you take a little bit of damage. So, all the bloodstains that are up here are just people who have spawned. Oh, wait. He killed himself with that weapon. The bloodletter. Okay.
Who did?
The specter. You can touch the bloodstains so that you can see how people died. What is he doing? He's fighting something? You can't... Weird. I'm gonna let Sabina take over now, because I really need to use the bathroom. If you want to do it. I mean, you don't have to, just play the game.
What am I supposed to
I will
do?
be right back.
Can I talk to the doll?
Not yet.
What do I do? I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's understandable. I am back. Okay, hold on a sec.
Who is that?
There was an auto mod thing. Huh. Add permitted term. Fetish.
What?
I looked at my screen. I need to go through my mod settings. Alright.
Am I allowed to do that?
Huh?
Am I allowed to do that?
Yes?
For mine?
I believe so? Maybe. Alright, let's go back to the sick room that we started in. The late powder kegs, bless their souls, had a motto. If it ain't got kick, it ain't worth it. Good motto. Yawn. Irreverent Izzy. Okay, if we go up here and get ourselves an item.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients
actually
here in
see
my
her.
clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know
Yosefka.
that you hunt for us,
Oh,
for our town, but I'm sorry.
with that bitch.
Please,
JK.
this is all that I can do.
Yosefka's blood vial.
Now, go.
Alright. That's a good
And
item.
good hunting.
Thank you. I really like the threaded cane. I just find myself doing this all the time. Also, the beast doesn't respawn. This is like one of the only enemies in the game that doesn't do that.
Need to do what I fucking
only popped up because of the word fetish. Oh, hello. There goes him. Alright, let's get going. Wasted enough time. I really like the layout of the game world, Yarnum. It's very labyrinthian. The streets kind of mesh with each other, and they're even on top of buildings, it seems. This whole town is literally built on top of itself. Gives it a very interesting feel to it.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
This is Gilbert.
And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's
He's inside.
anything that can be done.
Go inside.
He's locked the door because he's sick
This
and
town
there's
is
hunters
cursed.
about.
Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan
I'm
a
sick.
swift exit.
He can't
Whatever
stand.
can be gained from this place, it will do
And you
more
can hear
harm
him
than
coughing.
Well, I
Well,
can't.
if you want, you can put in a... Oh!
good. Hmm?
Oh. You can
Is
put in
something
an
wrong?
earphone. You're okay? Okay.
Stop this nonsense at once.
Alright. Let's, Pebbles. Gilbert Gottfried. That doesn't sound anything like that. Oh, I got a pebble. Pebbles are the best.
Look at that.
Small pebbles found throughout Yarnum can be thrown at foes. Quite thrilling. I like that description. It's gonna be a guy right there.
Is that man
Boom.
sick?
If he was, he isn't anymore. Now he's dead.
Same.
Can't be sick if you're dead.
You can still have.
Yeah, but you're not physically sick anymore if you're dead.
Yes.
Die! I really like listening to the people. They're the best. This town's finished. Oi, oi, hey! Oh, shit. See that guy pop up. You cured him of living.
No.
What's that guy doing? He's just kind of going about his merry way. Let's go back down here. Open up the gate. And maybe fight the big boy over there. Let's go fight Big Boy. There's Big Boy. This guy might kill me. Shit. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it has been a while. Go in. Yeah, got it. Ow.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, a lot. Oh god. Shit. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh, I died.
Ah.
Yeah, you can tell I haven't played this in a long time. I guess I've been cured of living.
Same. Not really. Too bad.
Ah, I forgot I spawned here. Should really fix that. Now I gotta go all the way. At least I opened up the gate. It's usually the harm. Okay, I didn't have anything. Okay. Does he have my shit? Hope. Thank you. Aw, he has my stuff. Sometimes when an enemy kills you, they have your blood echoes inside of them. You can tell because their eyes glow purple. Heck that. Now I got it. Tempering blood gemstone. Can't do anything with those yet. And of course I forgot he was guarding nothing. Let's take him with us. I love the ragdoll physics. It's a staple of the series. Oh, now his head's stuck. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh, yes. He really likes that. Oh. 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 Okay. I'm just gonna leave him to do whatever he wants to that box. I thought that spirit was an enemy. Got him. Rancho. Sabina wants a rancho. I said yes if it's a tiny one. Because they're cute and adorable. I don't want a big rancho. I don't want a big rancho because then I'll be paranoid of it getting out of its cage. Or... yeah, but big ones are big. And spooky. No. Blood vial. It's a good thing to have blood vials. Knock knock.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt.
You?
Away with you. Now.
Okay, fine. Not gonna help me. Jeez, I see how it is. Dude right here with a gun. Maybe more bullets. Bullets are good. Spiders are interesting. Horse bag of spiders. Bloodstone shard. I can level up my weapon. Yay. Oh, hi. You there. Oh shit, they saw me. Oh shit. No. Okay. More bullets.
Big old.
Can I get this one? No, I can't. I really like this set piece where they're all burning that beast. Oh, hi. What are you doing up here? also love the chimes. Ow. Ow. People shooting at me from somewhere. It's meant to be. Okay. It's These are my favorite enemies just because of their commentary. Oh. Stop shooting me. The passing on that dog is all jank. Oh, hi. Uh-oh. Knock, knock. Can I hit that? No, I can't. Aw. Trying to see if I can kill the enemy through the wall. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's something over there. Could have sworn there were two dogs. There's that dog. Could have sworn there were two. Oh well. Let's keep going. Good so far. Only one death. That bloodstone shard. Let's get these blood vials. Oh, what was down here? Dogs?
Dogs.
I forgot what was down this way.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. How you poor thing.
Well,
Big ol'
I
snack.
like that lady. Where's that laughing coming from? Gross. Those crows are. There's the music box. You too. Have a good night.
Night, night.
Uh-oh.
Look at that crack.
He's got a brick. And now he's gonna die. Ow! Oh, shit. I died. Shit. I am really rusty. Ah, well. At least I'm... Gotta remember to reset my spawn point. At least I'm playing this in the time where the loading screens are actually somewhat good. Because when the game first came out, all it said was Bloodborne. And some people tell stories that their TVs have been permanently emblazoned with the word Bloodborne. Or with the word Bloodborne. So, I'm just really glad they fixed that. Yeah. The old guy made the mistake of attacking me. Now he's dead. Oh, give me bullets, give me bullets, give me bullets. Thank you. Shame the big boy killed me, because now I gotta go through all of this again. These dudes finished. I hear big boy. I did see a video that shows a way to get a fully maxed out weapon before a certain point in the early game. The game is sort of divided into major chunks, where there's usually a big cutscene, and then the very atmosphere changes. And the first big change is really, well, first big change is after you beat the first required boss, and the second big change happens when you beat the next boss. That's required. You can get a fully upgraded weapon before you fight the second main boss. And I was going to do that with my last run, but other things took my interest. Might try to do it this time, because that would allow me to go into one of my favorite parts of the game. A lot of people's least favorite parts of the game. There's a lot more people up here than I thought. Ow! Leave me alone. I don't want to die yet. Again. I didn't want your sword in my ass. Doggo. Look at the doggo. Not a very smart roach. There's Gunman. Now he's dead. You get a lot of items from these dudes. So it's very good to farm around here. I don't know how much farming I'll be doing, but it can be helpful. Okay, I really want to kill that guy. So let me get my Molotovs. Get my oil urns.
What?
Actually, no, I'm not gonna use the oil urn. I'm gonna hold on to these. Oh, hi. He's got my shit. Oh. That was cheap, I'll admit that, but
Who did you do?
as he was getting up, I threw a Molotov at his face. That was cheap, but still pretty funny. I'll save the Molotovs for the first optional boss. Where's that laughing? And the music box. Ooh, I can go this way and get that item. It has been an hour. A good third of that, though, has been character creation, and
Yeah.
I'd like to do a little bit more than normal, because it is first episode. This is where you get the music box. It's a nice haunting tune.
Big old red shoes.
That won't be the last time we'll hear that song. Oh, that, I just realized that's really good foreshadowing right there.
What?
Okay, so the next time we'll hear this song outside of the music box is a boss fight, and the boss fight revolves around a baby carriage. So you hear the music box, and there's a baby carriage right there. I just noticed that. I don't know if that was intentional, but if it is, that's a really good moment of foreshadowing. Spoilers for late. I mean, this is an older... this game's been around for a while, so if you don't know the story... Hey! Doggo! I'm not familiar with the story too much. Or just haven't been interested. It's a good story. Got a lot of Lovecraft-inspired elements, which is what sort of... This game was the catalyst to my Lovecraft phase that I'm still in. It's such an interesting, weird game, and I love it. And it got me interested in an interesting, weird subject matter. Read more of his stories. They're really good reads. Bad person, good reads. H.P. Lovecraft was a very messed up dude, as evidenced in his writing sometimes. Yeah, I need to read more stories. Sum it all up, he was very, very racist, and he hated everything outside of his hometown in Rhode Island. So a lot of that is portrayed in his books and stories. He also hated anything that wasn't like higher society. So when his villains weren't foreigners, they were just bottom of the barrel, inbred New England folk. He was not a good dude. Some of his more popular stories were used as reference for this game, or inspirations. Oh, hello, doggy. The major one is Shadow over Innsmouth, which is about I didn't want both of them. I did not want both of them. I am most likely going to die. Oh, hi. Okay, they don't come down the stairs. That's good. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, here you go. I wanted to save these for the boss, but okay. I got one down. There we go. It really helps to know how to parry in this game. I'm gonna be very good at it. I'm okay. Set parry. Still needs some work. There we go.
Oh, big boy.
I do not like those beasts. Luckily, now that I'm past them, I can open up a shortcut. It should be down a staircase over here. Oh, yeah. Shortcuts this way. This way leads to items, but I don't think I'll go down that way just yet. I want to open this shortcut. Oh, first I should equip my torch. There we go. Torch is good. Oh, hi. I like how that guy could plainly see me enter the room, and then he just looks at me. Like, hello there, man. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm gonna kill you now. So downstairs is one of my favorite enemies. Not him. This guy over here. These are my favorite. Oh wait. Or, not necessarily this guy in particular, but there's some guys later on that are wheelchair dudes, and they just come at you with Gatling guns and laugh maniacally as they pump you full of bullets, and it's the best. Ooh, when the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. Ah, yes. Can I I can't ragdoll the old dude in the chair. Huh. Let's open this. Oh, it does not open from that side. Of course it doesn't, but this one does. Hello there. He's got a good torch.
Yeah, flagrant rat!
Flagrant rat! There's another wheelchair. Can I smash it? I can! Sweet. Oh, there's some big boys down there. I don't want to tangle with them yet. I do want to go up here. Open this door. And then I can go back to the dream. I can level up my weapon, and then I'll try my hand at the first boss. And whether I win or lose, I will call the stream for then. What died? Oh, the roach died. Poor roach. Poor roachy. Your favorite guy. And I can level up my pistol, which will give it more blood attack. Okay.
Subtitles are stupid.
Yeah, and they're auto-generated.
Yes.
Auto-generated subtitles aren't the best. Ooh. Let me get some new armor.
The big boy.
Well, there's not really armor, there's just attire. Let's put on the Yarnum Hunter Guard. Now she's ready. That's a good outfit. I like the overabundance of belts. There's just belts everywhere. I believe that's so that in the case of infection you can cut off the circulation to the infected area. I like that the ponytail hangs down. Good. Like, under the hat. Alright. Some background for the Yarnum Hunter garb. Ooh, what's that?
Tiny spider.
Oh. The Yarnum Hunter garb. In the past, the hunters acted in secret. But then there was like a changing of hands in the church, and they commissioned the people in the town to be hunters instead. So that led to bad things happening. To a lot of bad things. Felt bad for him. Footprints. I do like that if you go over your limit of items, they get put in storage. So if you use more, they auto-replenish when you respawn. Oh, there's a big boy and some crows. Hey! Ow. Ow! Oh shit, I'm gonna die before I even get to the boss. There we go. Speaking of Venom, I like how on the cover of the DVD, Tom Hardy is the only member of the cast whose name is on it. So it looks like he's the only one in the movie. Alright, here we go. Boss number 1. I may or may not die, but let's go find out. Here he comes, and there he is, right there. Hello, Cleric Beast. Fighting a boss right now. Okay. Camera gets a little bit janky in this fight. Very loud. Backstory for the Cleric Beast. Used to be a member of the church, and due to whatever reason, members of the church became the most foul beasts. Like this guy. Oil urn at him. I missed. Oil urns basically make fire attacks do a lot of damage. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow! I forgot it does that. If I had the solid cleaver, I'd be much smoother time. Stop it. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. If you're not prepared, which I am not. But, because I've seen it, now I can level up. However, I do not have any blood echoes, which is a bit of a problem. Why is it Metroidvania? I just realized the tags that auto-generated for the game, and it's Metroidvania. Oh, hi, doll.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength.
Strength.
You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
She's nice.
Very well, let me.
I do not have any blood echoes right now, but I can use them to level up my stats. Vitality, endurance, strength, skill, blood tinge, and arcane.
Farewell,
All
good
of them are
hunter.
important for different things.
May you find your...
Silencing Blanket, Beckoning Bell, those are used for PvP. And that's the Old Hunter Bell. Okay. I think now is a good time. Next time, we will be trying our hand at the Cleric Beast again. Probably after getting a few kills in, get us some blood echoes, we can level up with the doll, raise our stats a bit, and then try not to get our ass handed to us by the beastie.
Good.
If you liked what you saw here tonight, please feel free to follow me. If you missed out on early parts in the stream, do not worry. I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel. Link in the description. You can subscribe to me there. I always post my streams immediately after I get off, so you only have to wait till tomorrow to watch it. I have a link to my co-star Sabina's channel in the description as well, or down below. Please follow her there, show her some support and appreciation. I have a link to my Twitter page. You can follow me there for updates on when I'm streaming. I want to try to be more active, but as of recently, I haven't been feeling like it. I'll try to be more active and more consistent with my streams. And then, last but not least, I am part of a Discord group called the Lunar Forge. You can click on the link there to join it. There are a few other streamers there that stream regularly. We are planning on doing other things with the Forge as well. For example, my buddy on there who goes by Captain Crown Clown is planning a Star Wars tabletop game with a few of us. And I myself am planning a D&D campaign using the Waterdeep campaign books, which both of those are going to be pretty worth it. If you want to follow up on those, I will keep you up to date with when we will be doing those. And if you're finding this video on YouTube, obviously all the links that I have told you about are not going to be in the description. I feel that is a bit too much to keep putting in with every video. But there is a link to my Twitch in the description. So you can click on there, and then all those links will be there for you to click on and follow me. So with that, I will bid you good night, and I will see you in the next video. Oh shit. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.